Greetings all, Devious Monkey here. Clearly, again, in my Forerunner. I'm on the way to the chiropractor. Yes, I got enough work done today that I felt that I was at a good stopping point so that I could go and get cracked. I probably wouldn't have cared, except that we're supposed to be getting that hurricane type weather. It's supposed to definitely hit tonight and be fairly awful tomorrow, so a lot of places are already pre-closing. Actually, the chiropractor did put out a Facebook update saying that she wasn't sure if they were going to be open, but they're open today. And I need to be cracked. She was on vacation all last week, so I haven't been there for a few weeks. And the past couple of days, I've been absolutely miserable. So time to get readjusted and, get things back on track. Today, I want to talk about stress. I know I've talked about it before, and I know that everybody's got to deal with stress. Some people can deal with it better than others. Stress is a necessary part of life. But the key is to make it as close to eustress rather than distress as you can. Sometimes you have no control over that. I have a job as a consultant that is not easy. It is basically just one firing flamey hoop to the next. And, I kind of feel at one point that I listed what I did for a living is I solve other people's problems. Well, I don't solve them. I offer ways for them to solve their problems. They can take it or leave it. That's kind of life, And it's definitely this job is that it is going from one problem to the next and trying to convince them of what the best course of action is. And again, a lot of times people don't take it. They don't take the advice. They don't take what you've done. And I've built up a relationship with my clients over the past 6 years, so that, most of them that have been there for most of that time, they understand that I am not a schmarmy sales guy. I'm a consultant. I'm a consultant across the board. Yes, I do present them with opportunities that they can take or leave if they want to. And, I don't care one way or the other. Do what you will. And they either do it or they don't. Some people, no matter what, and I've said this before, you could shit a gold bar on their desk and they would find a reason to complain about it. That just rolls off on me. Yeah, it kind of annoys me, sometimes, I'm not in the best of moods because of angry spine and, I give them hell in my mind. But for the most part, hey, I've presented you with an opportunity. Here's my advice. You don't want to take it? Don't take it. I don't care. The nice thing about being me is that I don't care about money. Yeah, money's great to have. Sometimes I've got a lot of it. Sometimes I don't. But I do not do this job to go after money. Like, money is not my motivation. Helping people is my motivation. I just happen to get paid well for it. I have learned how to deal with stress over these 6 years with this job. And anytime I'm talking to the newer people, I try to let them know, hey, this job is stressful. You need to learn how to deal with that. If you cannot deal with stress in a good way, you're gonna burn out or you're gonna quit. You have to be able to deal with this kind of stuff. Now, I do have some friends that they cannot deal with any stress whatsoever. Everything is a fucking travesty with them. Everything is like an end of the world, fuck this, I might as well just stick a gun in my mouth moment. I'm sorry, but that's no way to go through life. I was a deep sea diver for the Navy. On an almost daily basis, I could have died doing what I did. I did it well. Fortunately, I didn't die. Yes, I've been permanently fucked up from it, but that's okay. I can accept that, but I'm not gonna die doing this job. People used to say, when I was at Starbucks and it'd be crazy, and I'm like, man, what's up with you, dude? Like, nothing bothers you. Like, I wish I could do that. I said, then just do that. I'm like, this job is cake. Any job after being a deep sea diver for the Navy is cake. Nothing will ever be as difficult or as life challenging as when I was a diver. I'm not gonna die selling coffee. I'm not gonna die if a customer comes to the drive-through window and is a douchebag to me, most of the times I just laughed at what a douchebag they were. And it's the same thing now. And it's not necessarily just with your job. It's also dealing with your friends. It's dealing with your coworkers. It's dealing with your family. You know, it's dealing with complete strangers, road rage, aisle rage, wearing a mask rage, you know, you name it. Most of the times, I just don't freaking care. I live my life every day to the fullest. That doesn't mean that I'm jumping out of planes and you know, rock climbing and you know, doing all kinds of crazy adrenaline junkie do or die kind of things, because while that might be something that somebody considers living to the fullest every day, it isn't for everybody. For me, I live my life every day to the fullest for me. When I go to bed at night, I don't ever have a regret, like, oh man, I should have done this, I should have done that. If I were to drop dead right now, there's no question in my mind, or hers, or anyone that knows either one of us, how much I love my wife. And I, on a regular basis, say to my wife, I love our life. We may not have billions of dollars. We may not be able to get ramen every night. I wouldn't want it, she would. Shit like that. But I love our life. I love exactly the way things are. And I look forward to the future every damn day. Why is that? Because I live every day to the fullest. Because I try not to let shit bother me. I try not to get too stressed about stuff. And when I do get stressed, my wife knows not to poke the angry monkey. She lets me to my own devices, and I deal with it, and then I'm better. Now I know that because I've been pretty bad the past few days, that it's time to get adjusted. Because now we're getting to the point where the longer I wait, the angrier I'm gonna get. Because the more uncomfortable I am, and the more angry my spine is gonna be. But I recognize that. So here I am on my way to the chiropractor so I can get cracked and put back into place, and I can get back to business as usual and feeling good. I've kind of been all over the place, but there's been a central message, and that central message is you need to learn how to deal with stress. You need to deal with your stress. You need to be able to blow it off and not let it work against you. Get a hobby, get exercising, don't start doing blow and drinking to an excess and all that kind of shit, and eating to get rid of your stress, because you're just creating more. That's all I wanted to say today. Get out there and live your life to the fullest. Do what you want to do, what you got to do to make you feel good. Don't sweat the small stuff. You know, we could sit here and give 100 of those cute little analogies and post a bunch of memes and all that kind of shit, you know, with a little kitten, just hang in there, things like that. But the bottom line is, got to learn how to deal with stress. So get out there and learn how to deal with it. All right, that's it. Thanks for joining me. Like, subscribe, and all that shit. And remember, kids, forward and up.